that sass in every way. Talking fast, not a pause in sight. Leanie's got my head in a spin tonight. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Podcast queen with a wicked smile, running jokes mile after mile. Try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. With a wicked smile, running jokes mile after mile. I try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong, can't imagine life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me in. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. Trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong, can't imagine life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me. This ain't just your show to win. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong, can't imagine your life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. In the studio we laugh all day, she's got that sass in every way. Talking fast, not a pause in sight. Leanie's got my head in a spin tonight. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Podcast queen with a wicked smile, running jokes mile after mile. Try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. With a wicked smile, running jokes mile after mile. I try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong, can't imagine life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me in. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. This show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. Oh, shut up. This ain't just your show to win. Oh, shut up, lady, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, lady, don't get me wrong. Can't imagine your life without your song. Girl, you've gotta let me in. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leaning laughs, guess it's gonna stay our little secret every day.
Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good evening, good day, good everything. Hello. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Yip to the E. We're here. We're live. Martin Rowe. Hello, gangsta. Maria G. Thank you for coming in. Melly Joe. Hello, my friend. How are you? Mary Jane Doe's in the house. I know. I was wondering if I was going live too. Um, I'm just gonna be honest. Hot tub drunk. Hot tub drunk. That's what's happening. Well, the night before last night, it was hot tub drunk. And last night, it was, I needed to get a couple hours sleep because my parents are coming in. They'll be here about 12 o'clock this afternoon. And I thought, well, I can't be up all night because I'll be in bed when they get here. And then that wouldn't be good since they drove in all the way from Georgia. So I thought, let me get a couple hours sleep. So I got about 3.5, 4 hours sleep. But I haven't forgotten. Lulu Cooey, just Grammy. Hello, honey. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate what y'all get into yesterday. Freeside's in the house. Hello, Freeside. How are you? And hello to all those in the bushes. Do me a favor. Can you hit that like for me? I appreciate it so much. Means a lot. Listen, we're gonna talk hot tub in just a minute here. I started my coffee. I'm gonna run over there and throw some creamer into it. And there's 17 likes already. Wow, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate that more than you know. Yeah, I started my coffee and I'm gonna throw some creamer into it and then we'll get on this. But we got to talk about the hot tub. What's the difference between a hot tub and a jacuzzi? I don't know, but I need to know. I want to know because I'd rather call it a jacuzzi. And there's a reason I'd rather call it a jacuzzi. It's a joke between my daughter and I. So if it's the same thing, I'm going to have to start calling it jacuzzi because I just like saying that word jacuzzi instead of hot tub. Listen, drinking in a jacuzzi is a whole different ball game. You call it a spa. A spa isn't as fun as jacuzzi either. We'll figure out the difference of that though. We will. But drinking in a jacuzzi, y'all, is a game changer. And I don't know if it's because you heat up your blood, because I keep mine really hot. So I know I'm heating my blood. So I don't know if it's that or what happens, but y'all, everybody's got to get a jacuzzi. Got to get one. Let me get my coffee. Everybody get your coffee. It's coffee time. What'd you guys get into last night? Where'd you go? What's been going on? Any trash on the tubes I need to know about? A lot of stuff happening in Delphi. For those of you guys that follow the Delphi murders, we're going to have to do a live on those pretty soon. I've got to get, what's his name, over here and do a live with me on Delphi. Why, invite me. Y'all are welcome. Come on. Come on. I got to figure this out. What's the difference in a jacuzzi? A hot tub is simply the name we would use to describe a tub filled with hot water for people to relax in. Jacuzzi is the name of the company that focuses on making spa products like hot tubs. Well, still gonna call it a jacuzzi. So jacuzzi is a brand name. Who knew? I didn't know that. Now I do. Who you having on about Delphi or make Lulu girl? No. That man couldn't pay me to grace my panel. Oh God, so gross. Oh, so gross. I haven't even I don't even know if he's still got another channel. I know he's on X or Twitter. What are we calling it now? Is it X now? Did we finally get that straight? X. That fucker. I'm not mad at him anymore, but I don't like him enough to ever have him back. How about that? No, the sub, he's a sub here. He was in here the other night. The hell is his name? I'll remember in a minute. Tom. Is it Tom? Anyways, I'll remember in a minute. Just Grammy, well, I got my surgery date for my new hip. I can't wait so I can start living again. We can't wait either. We need to listen if you don't mind giving us the surgery date because I keep up on all that stuff. I like to know where everybody's at and how they're doing. Who was in here the other night, Mary J? No, Frank wasn't. Frank hasn't been back. We're talking about, I'm talking about, is his name Tom? I forget. If they don't come in here like at least once a week, I struggle with the name. But he's very knowledgeable about Delphi. September 3rd. Let me write that down, Just Grammy. I'm not trying to be nosy and in everybody's business, but my friends I like to keep up with. September 3rd. Just Grammy. Okay. I'm going to be praying for you, girl. S.A., hello. Thank you so much for hitting the like. I appreciate it so much. I have felt so useless and it's made me want to really focus on my fitness. And I will starting this week. When is your surgery? According to Leni, I love that you keep up with us all. It makes me feel, are you kidding? You're always wanted. You know, this isn't being derogatory towards anybody at all. Anybody in our real life or anything, but sometimes when we go through stuff like illnesses or injuries or things like that, you know. Um, uh, most of us have children that'll check in on us and stuff, you know, but they've got their own lives. And then some of us have spouses that, you know, will check in on us, but they've got their own lives. Um, I don't know. So I just think knowing that there's somebody out there somewhere that's always thinking of you or, you know, thinks of you from time to time just because they care. To me, that's bigger than having my children check on me or my spouse check on me, you know? Leanie, when you and Maggie, when will we reveal ourselves on cam? You mean, when will I cam up? Because that is me on my picture, but you guys don't have to believe me. That's fine. Um, I don't know. Uh, to be honest with you, my son he is starting his third year of college. My baby child is. He's moving out today, you guys. And as long as my baby child is in college, I will not be camming up. Now, can't promise I'll even have a channel in 2 years. So I don't know. I don't know. My boys, I've got 3 boys and 2 girls. And my boys are like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. My girls are like, Mom, you need to cam up because you're so much damn funnier with your facial expressions. My hands are going everywhere, and I talk with my hands, and so yeah, it's a whole struggle thing here. But um, I understand why my boys don't want me to do it. I get it. Um, so unless um, the one that's the most adamant about it is my baby child, my 20-year-old, and if they let up, then I'll cam up. I got no reason not to. My husband has Parkinson's, so I am full-time caregiver with about mm, just Grammy, that's a lot. That is a whole lot, and I'm so sorry. You need a new hip girlfriend. Yes, you do. Um, I hope you've got some help with that. I hope your children or you've got someone coming in from time to being a caregiver, I think is the hardest job in the world. I really do. Um, I did that for a living for 5, 6 years, working with people with Parkinson's and dementia and uh, TBIs and things like that. And just the 8 hours I was with them was exhausting. By the 4 hour mark, I was already on the downhill. My spirit had already turned. By the 6 hour mark, I wanted to sit on the floor and cry, especially with Alzheimer patients, because most times you just can't reach them. You can't get in there and get to them. And by the 8 hour mark, I'm singing "Oh Hallelujah" when they're leaving. So I get it. Kiwi, Leanie, Mods, Martin, Ball Boys, Girls, Lurkers, etc. Good evening. I'm busy editing. All right, you do that. It's good to see you, Kiwi. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Is YouTube like a stopgap, Leanie, or do you want to grow more? What is a stopgap? Is YouTube like a stopgap? That's that English stuff I don't understand. I don't understand the word stopgap. Uh, oh, it's just you, Grammy. Oh, God bless you. Oh, honey, see, you need lots of prayers, so I'm glad you told me. Good morning, Irish Jessie. Hello. Irish Jessie, are you really Irish? Are you from Ireland? Do you have that accent, that Ireland accent? Do you believe in leprechauns? I need to know. Melly Joe, YouTube. I'm making clips to help people like Grammy get a few minutes of sunshine in a day. Oh, that's so nice, Kiwi. Oh, help someone. Stopgap means help someone. No, stopgap means temporary. Oh, Lord. Temporary. Yeah. Yeah, Maria G, it's temporary. When I'm done having fun, like I haven't been really good the last 2 months of pushing the channel, really like asking people to sub up, come in here. Um, just because my mind's been too busy, and it's going to be busy the rest of this month and then partial next month. I think once I get past the third week of September, I'm going to be okay again. But my goal is 1,000 subs, and after that, what if whoever comes, it's just the cherry on top. I just won't, I mean, the mods will probably drop stuff, but I'm just saying I won't be like sub up, sub up. But yeah, it's very temporary for me. Um, it will be okay. My hubby and I make a hell of a team, so we will make it through. That is awesome. I love to hear that. I love it. But everybody needs prayer. So, Grammy, you're getting them. Yes, I'm Irish. Leprechauns are only Irish tales. Oh, I know, but still, I still believe in Santa Claus, and that's a tale. So I hear. But I would love to hear your accent sometime, Jesse. Stopgap is a term that means like a stepping stone or something you do on the way to something else in order to get to. Oh, God, Martin, you just made it all more difficult. You should have just left Maria at it. I got Maria. um, Thank you for the Sunshine Course YouTube break from the sad parts of my life. Yeah, I wish more people just Grammy honestly used YouTube like that, just as a That's what I do. I use it as a getaway from real life. Gina Diamond was sexy girl to you. How are you, Bubblegum? Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. Good morning, honey. I love the name Bubblegum, by the way. And do you really live in someone's shed? Or does someone live in your shed? I was out of sorts the other night. I was over stimulated so bad um, that I wanted just to put my head into a wall. So I was paying attention, but you know how you pay attention and it does not go through to your brain? It's just pinging off your head. Basically, that's what was happening after a certain point of that live. Can someone tell me where is Lunch Lady and Lizzo? Well, Lunch Lady should be off today, so she might pop in for a little while. And Lizzo might be just having a sleep in. They didn't know that I was going live. Only woke up to go to the bathroom, but I need to smoke and be nosy. At least you're honest. Amanda keeps me there. Okay, there it is. Now I'm focusing. Amanda keeps me locked in her shed because she stalks me and licks my windows. This is my friend, though, so she is allowed. That is hysterical. I had a next door neighbor like that. I don't know if you're old enough to know who Mrs. Kravitz is from Bewitched, the one that was always staring in Bewitch's windows and stuff. That's who my next door neighbor was. She was Mrs. Kravitz. And if she knew if I locked my front door, that means I'm not accepting visitors. I probably need a 30-minute nap or something, you know? Oh, no, no, no. That bitch would crawl through the doggy door to get to me, come up there and wake me up. Man, I wish I had some of that on videotape because that was good shit. At the time, it was annoying as hell that she would crawl through the doggy door to get to me. So I don't know why I even locked the door, thinking maybe one day she would have compassion. But she never did. She would just crawl through the doggy door and go upstairs and wake me up. Uh, According to Leanie, do you still have merch to sell? Well, I don't think I'm going to sell them, Lulu. I think I'm just going to give them away. I'm going to give them away. Um, where is JK? I need to email JK. You guys, I still haven't emailed JK. Oh God, I'm a terrible friend. Didn't what is today? Saturday? I think the last time I saw him in chat was Monday or Tuesday. And I told him I was going to email him. I'm a terrible friend. But when Mary Jane Doe said that, it just made me think of him. Oh God, I feel so bad. Mrs. Grumpy is probably, I would say, Maggie. Am I right? Yeah, my neighbor, she was Mrs. Kravitz. She was younger than my oldest daughter, so she didn't know who the hell I was talking about. DJ was in chat for a minute. Like, I didn't go live last night. The night before, when my head wanted just to pop off. He only stayed for a few minutes though. Put a record on, yeah. That's a good song. J to the K. I feel bad. I really do. I hate telling somebody I'm going to do something, then don't do it. Has everyone hit the thumbs up? Just do it, please, and thank you. Thank you so much. What are you guys getting into today? Over here in the States and in the UK, it's still kind of early. Y'all are in your early evening already over there in Aussie, aren't you? Oh, there was a lady named Mrs. Grumpy. She was in my live stream a couple of times. Oh, I don't know a Mrs. Grumpy. Don't know her. That's a new one to me. That's a new one. Right, hold on. Let me check this really. That's not what I meant to do. Really quick. $18 watching, 24 likes. Thank you so much. I try to check it every now and then. Yes, it's just after 7 p.m. there. So yeah. What time do you normally go to bed over there in Aussie? Obviously, I don't sleep during the night. It's 3:11 and I have a load of laundry going. Oh wow. I usually do my laundry in the middle of the night as well. So you must just scare me. You must be over in mountain time. Aw. 5:13. Yeah. Wyoming. That's right. That's right. Couldn't find me not one damn cowboy that looked like Rip in Wyoming when I was there this summer. I was rather heartbroken. Not gonna lie. I was. I need heaps of sleep. If I have to work, I'm up at 6, so I need to be asleep by 9 p.m. Wow, that's a long time to sleep. Good morning, Jimmy. How are you? Damn, Lulu, that's a long time to sleep. I wish I could sleep like that. I can sleep like that if I've gone like a week and a half with no sleep, 2 weeks with no sleep, then I crash. Wish you worked nights. Yeah. I remember when I worked days, cause I like staying up at night too. When I worked days, like Friday would come along, I'm like, yes, I could stay up late. No, no, no. I was crashed by 10:30. So then I would try to get up later on Saturday so I could stay up really late. Oh my God. Just Grammy. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. All the Cowboys wear baseball caps and tennis shoes nowadays. I don't dig it. I don't dig it at all. I was looking everywhere. I was snapping pictures. I did see a couple of guys and they were wearing a button down shirt and it was untucked. So I couldn't tell if they had a belt buckle on, which is really impressive to me. Um, and they were wearing jeans and they had on some ropers, but it just wasn't the same. It just was not the look I was going for. But still took their pictures behind their back, so I really did. Sent them over to Mags, because she was like, "I want to see a real cowboy." I was like, "This is the best I could do. I guess I have to go to Texas to find the real cowboys in parts of Oklahoma." But Texas, they're everywhere. But Texas cowboys in like what used to be like Montana, Wyoming, those cowboys were way different. They're way different. I was very let down. Very. And then I was standing there taking video like I was trying to be incognito about it. I don't know how well I did, but people were staring at me and I didn't care. I didn't care. But I was taking videos of people at the gas station because they were they looked like they looked like if they dressed up, they could be great looking cowboys. Um, so I was just like waiting on someone to come out of one of those big dually trucks that they were driving. And this Mickey Gilly music was going to play in the background as I watched him walk towards me. That shit never happened. It never happened. I didn't hear one damn song in my head. There was no magical moment. There was nobody walking towards me saying, "Hey, hey girl." Yeah, I had nothing. It was very sad. All things serious. You made it to Florida. Good on you. I'm glad you made it there. Some of those cowboys have the best set of pockets on those. Oh, just Grammy. I know. I know. I had this whole movie scene in my head. Get out of that truck, put on their cowboy hat, stare at me from across the parking lot, walk straight up to me while I'm videotaping them, Mickey Gilly playing in the background, and then say, "Howdy, ma'am." Oh, I'd have melted like butter right there in the freaking gas station parking lot. It would have been all over. Leaning Cruise in the US, searching for the last few cowboys, y'all. I was. I'm telling you, I always say that my dad is the last living true cowboy. He really is. Uh, I saw my dad a couple days ago at my granddaughter's birthday. And which, by the way, I have another granddaughter whose birthday is today. She is 11. Um, I call her Little Red. She's my only redheaded grandbaby. And so her birthday's today. She's actually what I got 11 years ago for my birthday because her birthday is 2 days before mine. Um, but my dad walked into my kid's house, and the man is 82 or 80, 82 or 83. Still wearing his cowboy hat, still wearing his cowboy boots, still wearing his cowboy buckle. And I'm just like, Dad, you make a girl proud. You make a girl proud. Um, he's ready to start dating again, you guys. What do you think about that? What do you think about a 82-year-old man wanting to date? He's been a widow now for three 3 years, a widower for 3 years. Um, I'm all for it. His other kids think he's ridiculous. There's 6 of us all together. And called me one night. He was telling me about this lady at his church, and he said, and I was like, Dad, everybody needs a companion. You should have a companion or more. Do you? And he was like, well, she's in her 50s. And I was like, "Eh, okay. And he's like, she's younger than most of you kids. And I was like, okay. I mean, now if you're going to bring home a 30-year-old that's the age of your grandkids, then we're going to probably have a discussion. She's probably out for something else other than companionship. But it doesn't matter how old. I told him, I said, I don't care if you're a freaking 100 years old. Um, I want you to be happy. And if being in the company of a woman, having dinner together, banging boots, doing you, then I think you should do it. And if your children have a problem with it, have them call me because it's none of their damn business. I think you should do it too. Thanks, Melly Joe. Rose Petal, good morning. You're home from work. Glad you're. Thank you. Thank you for being here with us. I'm glad you got through the night. Al, where's my girl? Honey, where's my girl? Is my girl okay? Have to nap, Leanie, for 30 minutes. All right, SA, you go get you a nap. I've never seen anybody schedule a nap before, but I think that's perfect. Hope to see you soon as well. No one should ever be alone unless that's what you choose, and I believe you love who you love. Yes, Grammy. I'm all for it. I'm just like, can I help you find the girl? Like, can I? And he's like, she's a pretty girl and she's sweet and she always cooks at our because they have a church potluck like twice a month. And he's like, she cooks good. And I'm like, oh God, Dad, go get you some. Get you some. Um, yeah, I don't think you outgrow the need for companionship. I just don't. And I think everybody deserves to be happy. And the whole weird thing about it, you guys, is I could understand it more if it was one of our mothers that he was widowed by. You know what I mean? Like, because he's really got more than 6 kids, but there's only 6 of us in his life. 2 from his first marriage. Those are his 2 biological. Then my mom's 4, who he raised us. And then my mom and him got divorced and he remarried again. And she had 4 kids, but they were already all grown. So he didn't raise them and they're not in his life. But I could see if kids having more problem because their mom's been gone only for 3 years or whatever. And but that's not even our mother, that was our stepmother, you know what I mean? And but for me, even if it was my mom, I'd be like, "Go for it. Are you kidding me?" My mom knew, uh, and, his wife knew that she loved him or that he loved her. So, all good, she'll be here shortly. Oh, that's perfect. Has every yeah, honey, did you hit the like? Mobile mechanic, hello. How are you, honey? Good to see you. Yeah, SA's allowed to have 4 wives, so he's on the hunt for a new wife. Or I think because he's allowed to have more wives that he is allowed to flirt with women, right, SA? Maybe you're not looking for another wife. I don't know. Um, I was born flirting. I winked at the doctor the second I was spit out. "What's up, big daddy?" Um, hold on. What am I doing? 29 likes already and 31 watching. Only 2 people. 2 people, skipped a step. So, you 2 people, can you just reach over there and hit that like real quick? Just reach over there. She's resting the Gammy's shoulder, but she's listening. Aw, tell her I love her. Well, I'll tell her. Maggie, I love you, and I hope you're feeling better than you were yesterday, and I hope every day it gets a little bit better. Don't understand the word gammy, but I take it to mean that it's dilapidated. Thank you so much, honey. SA's got his lady wrangling head on today, y'all. If someone is looking good, man, then it can be considered wow. But women are not allowed to look at other men, right? Oh God, I'd be kicked out so bad. I'd be kicked out that quick. I'd be shunned. I'd be shunned by the Pakistani community. Sore, problematic, uncomfortable. Got it. Thank you. I'll remember it always. Yes, Lulu. Al is Maggie's husband. Could you imagine me being Pakistani or over in one of those countries where women aren't supposed to look at men? I mean, I lived like that for the first 30 years of my life. I wasn't allowed to look at anybody, look at the ground. I did. So now I'm just making up for lost time. Gammy, like your hip. That's right, Grammy. That's right. Has she tried deep heat and wheat bag and a wheat bag? If it's sore now, she must get it so bad in the winter when it's cold. Thinking of you, Maggie. Yes. Are the women allowed to sleep together? Oh, that's a good question. That's a great question. I'll bet not. But are the men allowed to sleep together? I mean, no, I wouldn't, Martin. I'm way too mouthy. Um, my eyes are way too roaming, promiscuous. I have promiscuous eyes. Yeah. Mary Jane Doe, yes, if I'm between them. Oh no. Wait, hold on. That brings up a whole new subject. So if you're married to two different women or more, you all sleep in the same bed and do the deed together? Or do you are you like Mormons who sleep with this person in her bedroom one night and sleep with that person in that bedroom the next night and so on and so forth? 'Cause now I want to know. And if you're sleeping with both of them, are they allowed to touch each other during sex? So glad you're here so I could ask these questions. They have to buy them a house each, Leanie. Damn, they're expensive. Why don't you just get a duplex? Have a door in between the duplex, like a one of those hotel rooms where you just, walk in and out and you have to go outside. Honey, is your hand numb from rubbing the gel in? I'm gonna need these questions answered, you guys. Either that or we're gonna have to pull up a whole thing. Must ask about her health from my side. What the hell? I need those other I need those questions answered. Can we get to that? We all want to know. I'm getting a cold. Yeah, I noticed it yesterday, Martin. Yep. I am nosy. Grammy, you know you want to know too, girl. S.A., can you quit flirting with Mary Jane Doe for a second and answer my questions? She's listening. Maggie wants to know too. We all want to know. Don't answer him, Mary Jane Doe. He has to answer my questions first. Don't answer. S.A. Oh my God, somebody kill me now. S.A.'s not going to answer my questions. I have to look it up. I do want to know the answer because I'm old. I just want to know the answer because I'm nosy. I want to know what's happening. I want to know what I'm getting myself into if I become a Pakistani wife. Because I ain't touching another woman. That's nasty. And I ain't sleeping in the bed with her either, next to you. And I ain't watching you two bang boots. Fuck me. He's leaving. He's not even going to answer. That means I have to pull it up. Martin, I'm not trying to stop him from getting women. I just want some damn answers. And it's not like I can go over there and ask him. Somebody run me off. Hate me over there. Especially Mary Jane Doe. SA, get the hell out. Are you serious? No woman dares flirt with you because you have a scary mod. She would neck all of us. That's right. Well, y'all can continue to go over there. His mod don't like me, and I didn't do a damn thing wrong. SA, are you ignoring me? I mean, you can ignore me if you want to. I just need to know if I'm being ignored. His mod don't like me. She don't. You think he's tormenting me on purpose, honey? Why? Such a nice girl. That's fine. I'll just look it up. Maybe his mod said that he's not allowed to talk to me. Maybe she did. That's probably it. Stay away from Leanie. She's a harlot. I'm really not a harlot. I want to be a harlot, and I'm really not though. But I do have promiscuous eyes. Why is your mom so mean to everyone? SA, does she want to be your second wife? Does she? Does she, Martin? Grammy, SA has a mod who hates me. A blonde doll with slutty clothes. I have you know I'm wearing t-shirt and leggings right now. So I'm not wearing slutty clothes. JB, good morning, sweetheart. Well, clearly SA is ignoring me. Clearly. Clearly. I know it's a joke, Martin. Well, I can look up all everything I need to ask. I can look it up. It's on the internet. I think we should not talk about a person who's not present. She might be here. She's been in my chat before. She's been in my bushes before. We don't know if she's here or not. She's welcome to come out and talk. JB, I had lots of questions like, uh, if you're married to more than one person over in Pakistan, do you sleep? Because Essay said that two women can sleep together if he's between them. So I needed to know in Pakistan if he's married to more than one woman, do they all sleep together? Martin said he has to buy him different houses. Therefore, I said they should probably just get a duplex. It would make it easier on everybody because they could put a door in between the two, like those hotels do. Um, yeah, so that we could start there. But I'll just bring it up. I'll look. Right, that's what I was asking Lulu. Is it like that, right? I mean, I watched Sister Wives a long time ago. I see what's going on. It's annoying. Um, all right, well, I'm gonna look this up because I need to know now. Polygamy in Pakistan is legally permissible according to the law in 1961, but restricted to Muslim men who may have a maximum of 4 wives at one time. However, it is illegal for Hindus per the Hindu marriage law. Well, I want to know other stuff. Like, oh, but he has to have the permission of his current wife or wives. Oh, wow, that could be a joy kill. Let's see. Huh, found it. Um, okay. Since polygamy is allowed in Islam, is there anyone in the Quran who has multiple wives? What are the pros and cons? This dude says, I am not married yet, but I'm a product of polygamous marriage. The answer is based on my observation as a child growing up in this type of marriage. My father's a wealthy man. He has 4 wives. We live in a big house where each wife has their own apartment or separate rooms for their children. Pros is sex. I think sex plays an important role for the polygamous marriage. You will get a lot of sex. You should have the stamina to satisfy more than one wife. For the men, usually they're less likely to cheat on their partners mm, for for the men, they are less likely to cheat on their partners, as in this type of marriage, you are not bound to one lady. That and he's probably fucking exhausted. Um, I mean, How long can you keep your twiddly dink up for? Cons, sibling rivalry. Some of the children simply won't get along because they are from different mothers. Some even go to the extent of cutting ties with each other, especially when the mothers are not in good terms. In most cases, the wives are not cooperating with themselves. There's a lot of drama, verbal abuse, lots of gossip among themselves. Well, it sounds like a normal women relationship thing. This alone creates a very toxic environment for your children. Favoritism. Oh, I seen this in Sister Wives, y'all. That Robin, she done broke up the whole family. It will be very difficult for you to treat all the wives the same. In most cases, the younger wife, of course, and her children get far more attention, affection, love, and care than the rest. Oh, somehow that doesn't surprise me. Relationship with your children totally depends on how their mother's been treated by you. To your children, some will like you as a father, and some of them don't really matter whether you are alive or dead, especially if they are financially independent. His conclusion is polygamy might work well in the 13th century men, where men are at war and the population needs to keep growing. But in this modern world, it creates lots of social issues, and usually the children born to this union suffer the most. Wow. Wow. Um, I'm just reading chat really quick. Got essay bother from his nap time. Sorry. Sorry. Well, hurry and go so I could bye Lulu. See you soon and others. Imagine having two wives to service every night. You would get no chance to sleep. Yes. Good grief. Since we are asking, have you had more wives before? JB, no, only one wife and the same wife. Did your family want you to have more wives? Oh, good question. Wonder if his dad had more than one wife. Alright, I gotta look this other thing up. The body of Islamic scholars state that you cannot sleep with your wives at the same time. You can only have intimate relations with one wife at a time, not equally. Not only that, but they should have their own dwelling as part of an equal nature. Wow, what do you do when all these wives are knocked up? Wait, can you? Mm, That's not coming up right. Wives on the um that's not what I'm asking. Mm, oh Lord. Good morning, Lolly and Pops. JB, I think he went off to go and have his nap time. I only have one wife, same wife, yeah. If I were a man, I would want half the wife, not even a whole one. Could you imagine? I can't imagine. There's no way I'd want to be a man. No. Um, I was trying to figure out, and it won't bring it up. I'm trying to bring up whether, so if they have separate bedrooms, could he bounce from bedroom to bedroom during the same night? There we go. Still not bringing it up. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay. Division of overnight stay between the co-wives, called co-wives. If one has two wives, he distribute his time between them in the following manner. He will stay 1 week, 1 month with one wife in her allocated home and not meet the other wife in this period. Then he will spend the same number of days with the other wife. When staying with one wife in this manner, can he be in regular contact with the other wife via calls and texts? The ruling in this regard differs according to whether the two wives live in one country or two different countries. Can you imagine if they live in the same country, the husband is entitled to spend 1, 2, or 3 nights with each wife in turn. It is impermissible for him to spend more than 3 nights in the raw in a row. I thought it said in the raw. In a row with one of his two wives without the consent of the other wife. Could you imagine? You saying, she wants me to come over and keep the kids because they have a snotty nose. I need to go over to my other wife's house. And then the wife he's supposed to be staying with get all shitty. You're not going over there. That bitch could take care of her own kids. Um, in different countries, so they could marry someone outside their own country. What? You guys. So he can get him an American wife. You just have to be flying around a lot, unless you plan to move over there. Um, they did that on 90 Day Fiance. I started watching that one time and then I just couldn't get into it. I was like, this cannot be real. Is this real? People really do this? Right, JB, right. Yeah, JB fell and broke her rib and busted her head and didn't even bother to go to the doctor until the next day. She needs a whooping. She's gonna get a whooping. I just think that would be a horrible life. I really do. Um, for the female and I don't understand it, but 6 days later, see, you even need more ass whippings for that. I don't. I just don't see how that could work. I'm with that guy. I don't see in this day and age how that could work. Um, I just don't see women putting up with that. And imagine being married to two of me. I would drive him. Me and my twin, would drive him the fuck crazy. Um, although I don't drive Beefcake crazy. I'm practically perfect in every way. And I don't talk. I don't unless it's something valuable to say. We don't have small talk. Nobody needs that in their life. We talk about what we need to talk about and then we disperse. Why they don't run out of women. Right. And does the woman have the right to say, like, if she was like negative, like, no, 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 I'm not feeling it. And can you have sex before you decide to marry them, or at least see their wee wee? Because I'm gonna need to look at that wee wee before I marry it. I mean, I may not have to try it out, but at least let me looks at it, okay? Because it could be a 3 dot Dave where I'm getting a Coke can and I'm like, oh, negative, we cannot be doing this. No, I got to be able to look at the wee wee. Rose Petal, 3 months. You've been a member. Thank you so much. Speaking of membership, I want to give away some memberships. I think everybody but Martin Rowe is all I've seen in here so far that doesn't have a membership. So I'm always scared when people are in here or that aren't in here without memberships because I don't need them going to, just nobody who cares about me. Your cats are in the shower with you. I love that. Thank you so much for the support, Rose Petal. I appreciate it. Yeah, JB, put on some shoes, honey. Hold on. There's DJ. Hello, DJ. Somebody was asking about you earlier. Who was it? JB. JB was asking about you earlier. Good day. Good day. Good day. Um, hold on. Lolly, I didn't sleep all night. No, I slept about 3.5 hours. But for me, I mean, that's especially at nighttime, that's good sleep. But it wasn't total sleep because I was on the couch and little girl who she doesn't know she doesn't have any um boundaries, so she'll actually walk on your head and not think it's wrong to walk on your head. Like she doesn't know that there's certain places you should, so she's just walking all over you. And she always sleeps on top of my feet, and sometimes that's a drag because I switch back and forth a lot. Um, so because of that, it wasn't like full sleep, but at least I did sleep. So I should be good until later on this afternoon. I've got so my parents will be in about noon if I know my daddy. Uh, they're about 4 hours away in a hotel right now, so 4 to 5 hours. So they'll be here by noon. Baby child's already got the truck packed up. As I was laying down trying to sleep on the couch, he was taking clothes out of here. So he's already packed up his car, put all of his furniture in the truck, and so he's just about ready to go. And yeah, so things are moving quick. And I think so. My parents are here until next Monday. Um, and then I head over to on Monday. Next Monday, the day they leave, I head over to my daughter's house by the murder house, where the murder house is. You guys going back over there for the week, so I'll be over there all next week. My parents will be here. The week after that, I'll be at my daughter's house, and then the week after that, I think I'll be back on the road. Um, so yeah, have a good day, Maria G. Barbara Smith. Hi, Leanie, make DJ come up on the panel so we can listen to his accent. Um, DJ, are you still here? Do you want to come up on panel? You're like my mom. She never slept more than 4 hours. I rock 8 to 10 hours now that I'm retired. I think if I was working, if I was, well, when I went out of town and went to work for my son, um, I mean, I was asleep by 11 o'clock, and then I was back up at between 5 and 6. So for me, those were long sleeps. I was wore out. I didn't get any naps during the day, and I was out there in that heat and doing a lot of walking. And those buildings are huge. I mean, walking around those buildings is crazy. I got a lot of steps in. Um, Miss Barbara Smith, I hope you're well, honey. I hope you're doing okay. If DJ wants to come up on panel, he's welcome to. I don't even know if he's still here. People come and go and they don't even say goodbye, so I appreciate Marie saying goodbye. It's a drag trying to talk to someone and they're not even here anymore, and you're just like, well, fuck it. Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna go put some nicotine in my veins and hit another coffee. LBRB.
Yeah. This is a smoke break song, or it might be a coffee song. Just everyone sing along. Go and take a pee. This is a smoke break song. Lunch lady's smoke break song. She doesn't write them to be alone. That's just the way it's gonna be. So what are y'all into? Hey Richie, have you drank a few? I drank a few too, back in '93. This is a Pete dance song. Everybody better be getting on. Sit on the pot and pee, even if you have a wee. This is the beefcake song. He needs coffee for his drive to be gone from the house so he can make some money. This is an Aussie song. Everyone just sing along. We'll sing hey true blue and green with the cooey. This is a British song. It's a quite proper song. We will all go mad unless you sing along. Okay, that's long enough for our professional smoker. Come back to your chat, great host Lee. Hotbox that cigarette. Your song is over yet? My words I'm starting to forget because we don't ever sleep. Hit the like chicken, LL Cool Mom out. I'll be one ticking, LL Cool Mom out. Everyone just sing along. We'll sing hey true blue and green with the cooey. This is a British song. It's a quite proper song. We will all go mad unless you sing along. Okay, that's long enough for our professional smoker. Come back to your chat, great host leading. Hot box that cigarette. Your song is over yet? My words I'm starting to forget because we don't ever sleep. Hit the like chicken, LL Cool Mom out. Hope you want chicken, LL Cool Mom out. How? Outbox. That's the only words I'm starting to forget because we don't ever sleep. Hit the like chicken, LL Cool Mom out. Whoa, come on. Yeah. This is a smoke break song, or it might be a coffee song. Just everyone sing along. Go and take a pee. This is a smoke break song. Lunch lady's smoke break song. She doesn't write them to be alone. That's just the way it's gonna be. So what are y'all into? Hey Richie, have you drank a few? I drank a few too, back in '93. This is a Pete dance song. Everybody better be getting on. Sit on the pot and pee, even if you have a wee. This is the beefcake song. He needs coffee for his drive to be gone from the house so he can make some money. This is an Aussie song. Everyone just sing along. We'll sing hey true blue and green with the cooey. This is a British song. It's a quite proper song. We will all go mad unless you sing Okay, that's long enough for our professional smoker. Come back to your chat. Great host Leanie. Hotbox that cigarette. Your song is over yet. My words I'm starting to forget because we don't ever sleep. Hit the like chicken, LL Cool Mom out.
Hit the like, chicken. Hit the like. Oh, Lady O, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Why are you guys up so? This is a good question for you Americans. Why are you guys up so early? I'm curious. On a Saturday, who gets up this early? Uh, you don't know? Did you just wake up, or is that your normal time clock? Because some people they can't sleep. I mean, when the sun starts coming up, it's like it pulls them out of bed. My favorite time to sleep would be probably like the 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. That's my favorite time to sleep. You've been up since 3 a.m. You couldn't sleep. Wow. I hope you get a nap. That's crazy. Smoke break. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, y'all. I just woke up to be trying to go back to sleep 3:10 a.m. Oh gosh. See, I forget everybody's not where I'm at. You're quite why, Barbara? Why? I'm still up. Slept all day yesterday. It's been raining a lot. Oh, you got part of that hurricane, didn't have you? You got part of the hurricane, the tropical storm. Is that up there yet, or was it coming up there? I woke up twice this time, 5 a.m. with music still on and 7 a.m. And Barbara hasn't been to bed yet either. I'm near Lulu's listening, but nearly fell asleep in the bushes. Aw, God bless you, Lulu. Well, I have to keep this coffee flowing because I won't be able to go to sleep, take a nap later. I saw headings saying somebody was declaring a disaster or something in New York, but it's still not bad here, just rain. Gotcha. Gotcha. South Carolina took a hit. They took a good beat in parts of Georgia. Luckily, my family didn't get any of. I mean, they got the rain, and some of the winds, but not bad. South Carolina took the hit. You're about to make something to eat. Yeah, my parents always stay with me when they come up here, and I always stay with him, Melly Joe, if I go down there. And I've got other family. I mean, I raised my kids down there. I know a lot of people down there. But if I tried to stay anywhere but my daddy's, oh God, we've had that discussion. Good morning, Joni. Good morning. What are you doing up so early, Joni? I'm curious why people get up on Saturday so early. But Melly Jo, I love him to stay here. It's just, I still, even though we have known each other now for 5 years, I still get tickled to death when I'm in the same house as my dad, and I um, just know he's right down like the hallway. Uh, I still get, I see him about probably I see him at least 4 times a year. Um, and every time still get those same butterflies that I got the very first time I saw him. I still get those same like excited feelings to be in his presence again. It's he's an awesome, awesome person, and he loves me. He really does, and his wife loves me, and I'm incredibly blessed, because a lot of stories don't turn out like mine. It's 5:12 a.m. Sunrises today at 7 a.m. We've got thunderstorms. Wow. It's already starting to get light outside here. It is sweet, JB. I woke up and felt my bones that Leanie's on. I only been on for an hour and a half. I had to get a couple hours sleep, so I did. Um, I felt it in my bones, me bones, felt it in me bones. Yep, just like Mags does. Um, yeah, I know, Mary Jane. I know, and I don't take it for granted. I don't take for granted that my story turned out so different. Um, it's way more than that I ever wanted, that I ever thought I would get. I just wanted to know, his name, and I wanted to know. I knew I had to look like him. I knew it because I didn't look like my mom, or my siblings. So I knew I looked like him, and I'm a spit. He spit me out. DJ isn't going to come up. He's being still or some such thing. Or some such thing. Well, that's okay. Um, we'll put out an, how do they say it over there? In America, we say advertisement. I don't think they say it like that. I think they say uh, ad, uh, advertisement. Is that right? Advertisement. I think that may be how UK says it too. We'll put out an advertisement to get some Aussie men coming in here. So when DJ doesn't feel like coming up, then we can hear somebody's accent. Me bones. Yeah, Maggie's down with that bad shoulder. Got to say lots of prayers for her. Lots of prayers. Advertisement. I remember hearing that on Mary Poppins. That's the only reason I know how to say it. It's weird, our terms, how they say, s- so we would say mobile, they say mobile. Well, I don't know if the Aussies say it, but I listen to Maggie, and Maggie says mobile, and she doesn't even call it a car, calls it a mobile. It means I wasn't sitting down. I'll sit shortly once I get the tomcat out of the fuck. What does that mean? It means I wasn't sitting down. Wait, so oh, again, backwards. So I'm settled. Wait, what did he say? Hold on, because it's backwards. Hold on, I gotta go back up here. Oh, I'm not sitting still at the moment. Okay, perhaps another. Okay, I got what he said. I thought he said he was settled. Okay, but once I get the tomcat out of my mouth, I could get pretty vile with that, but I'm not gonna. I'm not biting. Mm-mm. Like envel envelope. Oh, how do they say that? Um, envelope, envelope. Right, Barbara. So you went the same place I did. That's interesting. And they don't say aluminum, they say aluminium. Aluminium. So weird. Sounds like it would be harder to say aluminium, like condominium. That's the only reason I can remember it because I have to tell myself condominium and then I can. You get what I'm laying down here? Yeah, I wasn't gonna go there with DJ. I just wasn't, but I wanted to say it. I wanted to. It was right there, and I was like, no, it's probably too late in the day. Too late. Got to hit me early hours. On the envelope. Envelope. That's what I say. Envelope. Envelope. Do I say envelope or envelope? I always say envelope. Like, where are they getting all these sounds from? The sounds, Mary Jane. Hello, Mac J. Welcome. Good to see you, girl. Uh, and then they add extra letters that don't need to be there. We say envelope, but they say envelope. Yeah, they're weird. Wait, Mac J, are you over? You're over in Aussie as well. That's right. That's right. Mac J is Aussie True Crimes co-host, as Maggie says. Um, envelope. Envelope. No, we say envelope. Envelope. Yeah, you guys are weird. How does it feel to be weird? How does it feel to know that you are putting extra vowels into words that just don't need to be there? Your poor children. Um, envelope. 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 Oh God, that sounds weird. No, envelope. Your poor children. They could learn how to read and spell faster if you just wouldn't add an extra letter for them to have to figure it out. I like the Americans envelope too. It's just got a fucking E. Um, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say. Envelope. Uh, yeah. I got nothing. Envelope. 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 Oh God. It's just too much. Like you could teach your kids to say color, spell color, COLOR, color. No, you guys have to make it difficult for your children. Color, COLOUR. Now, envelope, envelope, pep. Oh God, my mom would say it like envelope, envelope. But she wasn't British. She was a holla girl, kind of like lunch lady. Yeah, color. See, Mac J, I mean, your poor kids. Because you could, drop the U, it says the same thing. You're a holla girl too, JB. I didn't know you were a holla girl. Down in the holla. And favorite. Favorite. You guys add a U to favorite. So silly. Like the fog enveloped me. Yes, I think that's what JB is saying, enveloped. I love fog, by the way. I imagine that England has fog all the time. Am I right? Because every movie I've ever watched that's out on the English streets, like in the city, in the older days, English, kind of like Sherlock Holmes kind of things, or um, Scrooge, there's always fog. I love it. Macca's. Y'all are so silly. McDonald's. See, if we're shortening it, we're calling it Mickey D's. What about London? My mom always watched TV and said Lon, La, London, London. That was pollution, not fog? What? I like fog too, let's have to drive in it. Wait a minute. So, I grew up in California, and there's probably no more polluted area than California, which is smog. Right. Uh, and it doesn't look like that. I swear it looks like fog. So is it foggy there? Favorite. See, Mac J, you don't have to put that U in it. Save the children. London. I say London too. London. I grew up in Carson, which is right outside of Long Beach, right slap dab next door to Compton. Back 2 streets over from where I grew up, it was Compton. Gardena, Compton area. Uh, you don't get fog very often. You let me down. Oh, God. First you aren't having high tea and now you don't get fog. I'm done with you. I'm I'm done with you UK people. In my head, I see fog. I've got my arse squarely on the lounge now. But yeah, but did you get the cat out of your mouth? I live on the seafront. You get a bit of mist sometimes. See, Maria, when I picture you guys over there, like I don't even picture you guys being around a sea. Do you call it a beach? Okay, now I gotta know this. Do you call it the beach? Do you guys go out and sit on the sand, hang out at the beach, like go in the water? Do you guys do that? Save pens, pencils, and markers by not writing extra letters. Right, right, oh lady oh. Have you seen the film The Fog? I have not. I was out of the room. Envelope, favorite, color, honor, splendor, dumb. Foggy streets, the rippers at large. Yes! I have a cat on my lap and I can't feel my feet. What the hell does that mean? The cat in your mouth, anyways. Um, I would have went somewhere else with that, but did I live in El Cajon? No, I didn't. No, only Carson. Now, before my parents bought the house in Carson, for about 6 months, we lived in Long Beach, maybe a year. We lived in Long Beach. And then we bought the house there. Jack the Ripper's Day Smog. Yes. Unsolved Mysteries. But do you remember the beginning of Unsolved Mysteries, how it always had fog on it? That's what I picture London as. Wet and foggy. Really, Maria? Made you petrified of fog. Smog is fog and smut. Yeah, I should have chosen a better analogy without telling the whole story. It's basically means I had a bad taste in my mouth. I hope you're not sick, and I hope you got drink some coffee to take away that. That creeps me out. The music gave me nightmares. Oh, I loved it. His voice was phenomenal too. I say something else with smut. Victorians with the Industrial Revolution. When I was living in California, I would, hear all the I mean, I was a little girl, but I would hear about the smog all the time in LA. The smog is bad for you, smog. And then the first time I ever went camping, I think it was like 5 or 6, and we went up into whatever mountain range was there. And my dad, um, where we were at, we could see the whole city of Los Angeles, and he took us over, like, to where we could see it all, and he's like, "Do you see all that?" And I'm not kidding you, it was like this grayish, blackish color just hung in the valley there, like, literally, like a cloud. Um, and he said, "That right there is smog. That's what we're breathing in." And I was like, "Let's go." But that's the first time I understood really what it was. We have sea, it's an island here. I understand that. But what I'm saying is there any beaches there? Do you go out on the beach? Or if you fall off into the sea, is it just deep sea and you just I guess I'm not getting it. But Joni, it's not the middle of the night, it's late evening there. It's like 8 o'clock and 6. So it's 10 o'clock, 10:30 there, 10:30 at night. Apparently, the smog is real bad in Salt Lake, Utah. Really? Did not know that. We're such a tiny island, Martin. I've got 5 minutes left until I go upstairs. He has night breath. Wait a minute. It's 8:30 there, but I thought let me look at my world clock because I got it. I got world clock. Hold on. Uh, oh, I forgot you and Lulu. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I got world clock, but mm, so at where Mel Mel's at and where Aussie True Crime is at. No, Mel Mel's on the same one as you guys. Aussie True Crime, it's 6:30 there. Yep, 3:33 in London, got that. Sydney is 8:33, New York is 6:13. I mean 6:30. Where is Cupertino? Why did I put that in here? What is Cupertino? Obviously that's in the States, but I don't know where it came from. I remember driving from San Diego into LA and just being able to see the smog, it scared me to death. Yeah, it was really gross. I mean, when you're down there, I guess you just don't realize that how much bad stuff you're breathing in. But LA is a valley in between all those mountain ranges and all the those cars and stuff that's there. Sandy beaches or rocky between land and sea. Yeah, what is it? I want to know. So you guys don't go on. Nobody's answered that for me yet. The theme music, you didn't like it, J Mac? Mac Jam, sorry. Yes, it is Apple headquarters. You're right. Sounds like a drink. I don't know where it's from. Cupertino. Well, DJ, I'm always nice. Who are you talking to? Am I in the hot tub? No. No, I'm not. I have been in it the last 3 nights, though. I'm telling you, it's game changer. My jacuzzi. Cupertino. Pronounced like Cupertino. Oh! But why did I put that in there? I don't know. You got your legs back. Good job. Lunch lady, you got to get, oh, lady, oh, you have got to get you one. I'm telling you, it's a total game changer. I mean, by the time I get out of there, I'm jello. I am just jello. It's amazing what it does for you all of, I have no worries. By the time I get out of that thing, there's no worries. I feel nothing but calm and just every muscle in my body is relaxed. DJ, there's the StreamYard, and I'm always nice. Cupertino, Cupertino is on my phone for the weather app. Isn't it dangerous to spend too much time in the hot water? Yeah. Um, what I've been doing is getting in, good morning, DJ. Good evening. Good night. Hello.
It's been a while. I'm still working it out. So let me see if I remember. Answer's no, and the next answer is still no.
Well, I still have to ask. And you're not allowed to answer the question until I do ask. DJ, will you take off his shirt?
Sure, but just not on camera.
Shut up. No, what I've been doing is only getting in like for 15. The jets will go off in 20 minutes just naturally. And you could turn them back on. So when they go off, I make myself get out, hang out, and then if I want to get back in, I get back in.
So I have a question.
I have an answer.
I'm not sure you do, but
I
I'll
bet
ask
you I
it
do.
anyway. So we've got if my memory serves me correctly, we've got a few people from Liverpool
Yes.
Right. Now, I was actually looking at the world clock, funny enough, for different reasons, because I was trying to catch a sporting event in the US. And while I was mucking around on the world clock, I started thinking about the people here. My question is why is Liverpool so fucking special? Why do they actually? Why don't they appear on the world clock? I mean, how did they get a free pass?
Hello, Lady O.
Hi, Lene. How are you? I hope I'm pronouncing that
I'm
right. Is it
Lainey.
Lene or Lene?
Laney.
Lady.
How do you pronounce your name exactly? Leany,
Leany. Yeah.
like a skinny person. Really skinny person. Leany.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Is it
Hey,
raining where you're
DJ,
at?
how are you?
How you going? Is it raining there?
He must have gotten rid of that cat out of his mouth.
Is it raining where you're at?
Or are you sitting under a
Yes.
waterfall?
Yes, it is raining where I'm at.
Wow. That is a lot of rain.
It is. I haven't seen, since I moved here, this is the most rain I've seen.
Well, can we ask where? Like what state?
Texas,
Texas. Wow, Texas is raining like that.
the upper part. Up in the
Wow, that
Panhandle,
is shocking.
that Panhandle area. But yeah, we're getting the thunder and lightning, and I think one of the reasons why I was having so much trouble sleeping was it was so humid. But when I turned the air down, then I would get cold, and I just couldn't get comfortable. So I think that's why I was having trouble sleeping. But
Gotcha.
I got to see when I first moved here, they had a few times where it snowed, and I had not been around snow in, I don't even know. God remembers when was the last time I saw snow. Not me.
Oh wow. Wow.
Because I came from Arizona.
All right.
The middle of
Oh,
Arizona.
well then, yeah.
Where it's really
Yeah.
hot. So this summer, I have enjoyed my cooler summer. After all these years.
Yeah, and it's weird to say people in Texas are getting a cooler summer, but I mean, people don't realize, Texas is Texas, and I think it has, you get a little bit of everything in different parts of Texas.
You
DJ,
do. Yep.
so DJ was talking about why Liverpool doesn't have their time zone. Is that what you said, DJ?
Yeah, so when I had a look, the only real reference I could find for England or the UK was London. And whilst it might appear small on a world globe, England's bigger than that. Is it just perhaps that you've only ever all year round got the same time zones? Is that what it means?
Oh, that's a good question. Are you guys
Martin,
all on the
Maria,
same?
Lizzo, anyone?
I think I heard somebody. I think I heard Cash or even Martin say that they didn't really have time zones like we have in this part. I don't know if it's for all of UK or just England or.
Well, let me look really quick.
Martin,
all
can you
just
answer that?
switched.
Since you're the one I can see, first one I see there in chat from England. Is it the same time zone no matter where you are within the UK or year round? You don't muck around with daylight savings or, different seasonal
Oh,
changes or
yeah.
anything like that.
Good question. Martin, come on. You type faster than that. Get there. Come on. Just a yes or no. Jeez Louise. We're sitting here
That's right.
on pins and
It won't,
needles needing to know.
I know.
it won't keep me awake at night. Anyway, it's not there. If I wanted to find the exact time zone for anything other than London,
London.
on my phone anyway, that might be loaded differently to everyone else's around the world, I couldn't find any other. Well, I only looked for a few, but London was the only one that I could find.
Lolly
Now,
says,
see,
yes, I heard someone say all of the UK is the same time zone. That's wild.
that is because that's a big area compared to what you think,
Then I
Now-
wonder if Germany is, because Germany is only, you could get from one side of Germany to the next in 8 hours. I bet you they're under one time zone too. Let me put in 2 different cities of Germany, DJ, and see what we get. Hold on. We'll put in Frankfurt. All right, Frankfurt is 12:45, and then we'll put in what? Belgium is Belgium? We'll put in Mainz. No, Mainz isn't there.
Martin says it is all the same. GMT.
What is GMT?
Greenwich Mean Time.
What does that mean?
Well, that's Greenwich Mean Time is, call it for ease of explanation, it's 0 hours, and then everyone else around the world is either 5, 10, 12, 14 hours in front or behind Greenwich Mean Time. So Greenwich Mean Time is the international, I suppose, 0 reference for all other clocks around the world.
Well, even Germany, who I think is about the same size as you guys, they're on the same time, but at least I can punch in different cities. Because I've got Frankfurt on here and Munich on here, and so why does only London get to be on the world clock?
Well, here's
Is
a
it
question
only
for you.
London?
Well,
It's only London.
what
that
are
I
those
saw.
two, Lainey? What were the two that you just mentioned? Frankfurt and what else?
Munich.
So
Munich.
internationally, I know that you can fly into both of those cities. So internationally, can you fly into anywhere else other than Heathcote in London?
Ooh.
So if you're trying to track your flight times and when you'll arrive, is there anywhere else, say, for example, if I flew from Australia, is there anywhere else other than London that I could possibly land, just off a normal commercial flight, not a private one?
Oh, maybe that makes a difference.
Well, if we're talking about the UK and they're all in the same time zone, wouldn't
Probably wouldn't matter, right?
Glasgow, Scotland? Is that what it's called, Glasgow, Scotland? Wouldn't that be like a main?
The main hub?
Yeah, in Scotland. That's what I'm thinking. Glasgow, GLASCOW. I don't know. I can't spell.
Well, the more that I think about it, it wouldn't matter if you're all on the same time zones. It wouldn't matter if you landed somewhere else in the UK because you're landing at the same time anyway. So it's inconsequential.
Martin, we can see you. Yes.
I must be getting late and I'm getting tired. My brain's switched off.
So England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales are all GMT. Wow. Okay. So then we're the only ones that go by. Uh, see, now I'm showing like my ignorance, but so is America the only ones that go by like Eastern time, Mountain time, Western time? Are we the only ones that do that?
Arizona
No.
has their own time. 'Cause I never changed my clocks in Arizona.
Right.
No.
So there's 4 time zones, right, in the
Uh-huh.
US. So are
Because
we the
I was
only
either
ones that
California time or mountain time, like G2Ks, so I was either
yeah. Uh so are we the only ones that go by that? What do you guys go by, DJ? You don't have the same times.
I can't talk. Melly Joe might know, but or Lou if she's still here. But we have what's called Eastern Standard Time, so that's the eastern side of Australia.
That's what we have.
So I would assume that where Mel is over in Perth, that might be West Coast Standard Time.
Oh,
But
okay. So
it's
Lolly,
only
Lolly,
I only ever really see that reference when there's sporting events or concerts or something on TV where the broadcaster's telling you it's on at this time, East Coast Standard Time, or daylight saving time, or whatever it might be. I'm just having a bit of a look because I'm wondering if Darwin, right at the top of Australia, is a slightly different time. It's funny. I've lived here my whole life and never really taken too much notice.
well, here we go. Lolly, we actually have 4 time zones in the US. We have Eastern, Mountain, Central, and Western. Pacific, I mean. Eastern, Mountain, Central, Pacific.
So in Darwin, right at the north of Australia, they're half an hour behind us. So it's 8:22 in Darwin in the Northern Territory.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's 8:52 where Mel, Lulu, and I are. So look, I guess it's just the size of your country, the expanse, like Martin sort of hinted at, your longitude and latitude. And then everything's above the equator, below so it all works out. It's too late for me to try and explain all of that in my head, and I'd have to remind myself anyway. I used to know, used to understand it all pretty well once upon a time when I was in the military, but then that was Zulu time, not Greenwich Mean Time, so it's all confusing now, looking back.
So Alaska's on GMT too, so there's 5. There's 5 time zones.
TJ says France has 11.
That is crazy. TJ's from Liverpool. TJ, why don't you Liverpoolian people have your time zone on the world clock? The hell's wrong with you people?
Maybe no one
And
just
we don't
wants to
care
go
that
there.
they're all. So what it means, DJ, is that the 4 most important people got out of Liverpool, and the rest nobody cares about. The Beatles. Yeah, I don't care about the Beatles, but
They were in their own time zone.
there are 9 time zones. Really? Well, JB would know. In the US, there's 9 time zones? Or wait, what? I got to get JB up on panel. You guys, listen, we all need to work together to get JB up on panel because
Yes.
boy, oh boy, does that woman ever have some stories.
JB. Come
Just
on
guilt
up.
trip. I like everyone guilt trips me to come up. They just
Right?
start slanging me off and ripping me off. I mean, Lulu's still got me still trying to learn the longest poem in the history of poems. That thing's got about 8 pages. That's how long it is.
Oh, JB's saying Hawaii and Alaska.
Yeah. Yeah. So it says,
Good morning, Lizzo.
how many time zones are in the U.S.? There are 6 time zones in the U.S. main country. The 50 U.S. states are spread across 6 standard time zones with dependencies. However, the total count comes to 11 time zones. Well, fuck me. Nobody knows that stuff. Nobody knows it. Lizzo! Good morning, Lizzo.
Is it called cheating if you do it in another time zone?
I don't think so. Barbara Smith, just want you to know that DJ only came up here for you to give you a beautiful gift. So if you think you're not loved here, you are. Can't resist the coffee clickbait. Is it clickbait? Because I'm really drinking coffee. If I known, I would start doing that every day. Hello, Light On. How are you? Good to see you.
Melly, do you mean one time zone in Australia or one time zone across the world? I mean, the reality, it doesn't matter because people can't tell the time. They're always late anyway.
That's right. Or do you just wish that nobody didn't change times, like fall back or spring forward? Indiana used to.
You have to move to Arizona to do that.
Well, Indiana used to do it. We changed it like 5 years ago. We're changing back, so Indiana will not be switching again either. That's a state by state thing. Did you know that? Your state is the one that
can make that. Yeah.
Yep.
Make that choice.
Mm-hmm.
I have some friends that are up in the Navajo reservation, and in their homes, one part of their home is in Arizona time, and then the other home is in I don't know if it's New Mexico, or if it's one, but they have 2 time zones in their house because of the way it was built.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Could you imagine?
Melly Joe, is that just so that we could all be together, sleeping at the same time, awake at the same time?
Hey, that would be cool.
That'd mean people would need to work at night. Like if you worked a 9 to 5 job, as an example, depending where you lived in the world, you'd be working in the dark, which wouldn't be real good if you were mowing lawns for them.
I can't even obviously mow a freaking lawn during the day. That's not happening again, ever. Ever. It's not happening again. 32 watching and 38 likes. Thank you so much, you guys. Because a tree attacked me. Well, not a tree, a bush. A bush jumped out in front of me and kicked my ass.
Oh, no.
No, I'm not kidding. It kicked my ass.
That sounds like a likely story.
I'm telling you, I was just minding my own business on that riding lawnmower. I looked up, Next thing I knew, a bush attacked me.
You know what
It
that
was
sounds like to
terrible.
me? That sounds like the same excuse that Maggie tried on when the shop jumped in front of a car. Sounds
I
awful
think
similar to me, not knowing the story.
I think that's really what happened to Maggie. I think she was just moseying along, and the shop jumped out in the street.
Did you fall asleep
Uh,
while you were mowing? Did you
no,
know the
I don't know
tree
what.
was there before you started?
Well, see, it was a bush, and the bush was off to the side. I saw it. I happened to look away for a second, and the next thing I knew, like it just jumped out in front of me, and I went straight into it.
So you wanted a
And
closer look.
it was terrible because uh, you kind of freak out when you're in the middle of this huge bush and
Oh
there's spiders
yeah.
in there. And
Oh yeah.
and so I'm beating the hell out of this bush. So I let go of the steering wheel. At the time I let go of the steering wheel, I gunned the gas. So I nearly flipped the damn thing over and flipped out backwards. I came out in Mr. Joe's yard, had there was no ponytail left in my hairs, and I had sticks and leaves all in my hair. My glasses were gone. A flip flop was gone. My phone was gone. Mr. Joe came out laughing, asked me if it was terrible. So I won't be doing that again. Light on says, let go of counting time. It's all the same days you're waiting the time to end, but rather let time keep on adding days for us all. That's nice. The more days added, the more coffee we can enjoy. Right on. Right on. It is the bush's fault. It was
Yes.
terrible. I'm surprised I didn't break an eye out or something. You know what? Probably saved by my glasses. Got
Yeah,
ripped
you
off.
probably that probably did save you from getting your
It
eye
was
poked
terrible
out.
because I sure as hell didn't close my eyes. I was beating the hell out of the bush trying to get out of it.
Isn't there a
Won't be
comedy
doing that
bloke?
again.
Isn't there a comedy bloke over there that lives in a trailer park and he's always fucking up his car and building things and whatnot? I'm just trying to think of his name. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's every male citizen in the state of Alabama. I know, JB. I was just trying to figure it out. I thought I've done it before. I've done it before in Oklahoma. I did really really well at it, but that thing was powerful. I mean, jeez, I'm sure Mr. Joe's got some of it on his video because I landed in his yard. I was done,
See, I'm a
done,
little
done,
bit,
done.
my humor's a little bit deadpan like that, in that it's one thing to laugh at someone that's just had an accident, but what really does it for me is when you see them looking around to see if anyone else was looking also.
And don't think I didn't. Of course I did. I was so embarrassed. Mr. Joe coming out laughing, honey, you okay? No, no, I'm not okay.
There's
I've done
nothing
that,
funnier than
walking
watching
down the
someone.
hall and falling and on my rear end, and then you get up and you hope nobody saw you. You know, it's like
Right.
I hope nobody saw me fall.
Yeah, people trip over and they get up and start walking like nothing happened, and then they're looking around to see if anyone saw them. There's nothing
Yeah.
funnier.
Yeah. It's so embarrassing though. It really is. It really is embarrassing when you do stuff like that. I would be looking around too, knowing somebody saw me. Oh, I could just imagine people staring out their windows and actually looking at that. And oh God,
Oh, they were pointing. They were pointing and laughing.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Because they've never seen me mow that lawn. I've never mowed that lawn before. Just decided I was gonna try to figure it out in case I'm here alone sometime and have to do it. I guarantee you one thing. If I'm ever here alone and that lawn needs mown, Mr. Joe will be doing it or it won't get done. Um, I have to laugh when people fall. They get mad, but I laugh too. Listen, I'm the first person to tell y'all I'm laughing at you guys. I'm not even kidding. I mean, after I get done and catch my breath, I'll make sure you're okay. But I'm fucking laughing at you, not making fun of you, just laughing at you. That whole "we're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you's bullshit. Because I'm laughing my ass off of you. Your pride gets hurt worse than your body. Yes. Yes. Oh, you don't even feel it till the next day. Luckily, I didn't feel anything because I didn't fall off the damn thing. But I'm gonna tell you what, it scared me shitless because I didn't even realize I pushed the gas. I didn't realize it, and I felt it kind of lift off the ground a little bit. Oh my God, that scared me so bad, so bad. Holding
Watch it.
laughs that's so hard you're gonna pee. Listen, they've had me laughing so hard on here before light on. I'm not kidding you. I've barely made it to the bathroom, and sometimes I didn't. Thank God I have a bidet to help me clean up my pee. I've had to change my pants from laughing so hard on this damn panel with people.
Well, so Martin's right. You did get it on the back of your legs.
Fuck off, DJ. It was just because I peed myself. I couldn't help it. I stood up and
You know,
gravity took hold and I was still laughing. What am I supposed to do?
do
You're
do women laugh at each other when they get the wobbles up with high heels? Like I'm
Or
sure
what
you've
up?
seen it. The wobbles up. You know,
What
my
does
ankles
that
are just
mean?
wobbling all over the place while they're trying to get
Oh,
their
yeah.
balance because the
Oh,
high
yeah.
heels. And the more
Yeah.
that they try to correct it, the worse they get. And eventually it's just a crash in slow motion.
Yeah. And well, it depends on the age, right? Like everybody's laughing. It doesn't matter what age. But once you get past a certain point where you're not wearing those high heels anymore, i.e. me, I'm going, you dumb bitch. You don't even have to do that. Put you some tennis shoes on or some sandals or some cute little wedges. Get rid of that shit that just does nothing but mess up your back. Uh, so yeah, I'm laughing my ass off, but this is the truth. You guys know what I saw. So I went to my son's house yesterday to get my grandkids off the school bus, and there was a truck, and it was pulling one of those little trailers, like just a small trailer in the back. Y'all, he was doing 80 miles an hour, which is no big deal. That's what I was doing as well, but I wasn't dragging anything. He hit a bump. That thing started going all over the place. I slowed down on the middle of the highway in the center lane myself, and I slowed down almost to a complete stop because I have been in back of someone who actually jackknifed a travel trailer before like that, and all I saw was that whole truck getting jackknifed. It took him a minute, but he got it together. But he, you should have seen the shit flying from underneath his truck and underneath that trailer because he had broke axle or something like that. Um, I felt bad for him, but when you're pulling something, don't go 80 miles an hour, you guys. Don't do it.
Oh no, I'm normally laying still when I start pulling things. But when yeah, you didn't get it, did you? If tripping over and falling over and crashing is embarrassing, right?
Mm.
In your mind, the best that you can remember, what's the most embarrassing thing you can remember that you've done?
Oh, DJ, DJ.
Don't make it rude. Just
I'm not rude, but I don't answer questions. I ask the questions.
she's the hostess with the mostest.
see the double standards here,
Honestly,
lady.
right,
It's just,
right.
come on,
I will tell you.
surely at
I will tell you.
school. All right, let's have it.
Do you guys remember the wraparound skirts, ladies? You wrapped them
Yes.
around you and then you tied them on your hip or on your back, the back, whatever. Cute little
Yep.
things, right? So I was supposed to be in church. I was 13. I was supposed to be in church Well, around the church, on the back side of the church, was a Gold's Gym, and my sister's best friend was a guy, and he used to work out there. So I was like, let's go over there and see Alfred. So I walked around. That was the first time I had gone over there, and I was with two of my friends who were about the same age. And Alfred was like my brother. I mean, we'd always been around him. He lived around the corner from us. We all went to church together, except for when he got in his teenage years and he used to skip to go to the gym. Then I'd have to tell him what the sermon was about so he could tell his dad that he'd been in church. So I was like, let's walk around and see Alfred. And I knew I wasn't allowed to, right? But I did. You know, I'm grown, I'm 13. So I walked around and he saw me outside the windows. And I saw some guys in there and they were talking shit, you know. And Alfred came out and he's like, what are you doing here? And I was like, I don't know. I'm just walking around. And he's like, you need to get back over to the church and don't come around here. And I didn't know at the time he was trying to protect me, right? I just think he's being an asshole who just thinks he wants to tell me what to do, right? And so I left, but I came back. And when I came back, he came back out and he said, Leanie, he said, I'm going to beat your ass. He said, you need to go back to church and don't come around here. And I did. I went back to church, came back around. And now I'm just happy to see all these guys. Now I'm making fun of Alfred. Like so he walked outside with two other guys and oh my God, they were so good looking. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh. And he said, I told you I'm going to beat your ass. He said, I'm serious. I turned around to run. I did not know that my skirt tie was coming undone already. Alfred stepped on it on purpose. And I was running and I could feel this cold on my legs. And I looked down and I'm standing there in my underwear and a shirt. And I turned around and Alfred still got it under his foot. And I was like, can you bring me that? And he said, no. He said, come and get it. And I was like, can you please just bring me my skirt? Because there's guys out there now, right? All these fucking bodybuilders. And I think I'm damn cute. And he's like, no. He said, what was I supposed to do? Go to church? Right? So he's like, I had to go. I had to walk to him, the fucker, with all those good looking bodybuilding men out there. And he reaches down since I get to him. He hands me my skirt and he said, now, if I tell you to go back to church, go back to church because God don't like ugly. I never went back around there again. I was so embarrassed. 13, you're just, coming into yourself and flirting with guys, and none of that worked for me. None of it. And it's not like I could tell my mom or my sister who that was her best friend, because I would have gotten in trouble for being around there anyways. So after that, I never wore another wraparound skirt. Never. And I did not allow my girls ever to wear them because they'd come back in style when my kids were younger. So never let my girls wear them either. Yeah. What about you, Deech? What's the most embarrassing thing ever happened to you? DJ? You didn't have one, JB? I should have punched him. I was so embarrassed. I don't think I've ever been more embarrassed of that in my life. Because I thought these guys were digging on me. I mean, I was cute. DJ? Go ahead.
I'm not sure whether I was embarrassed at the time. But I'm trying to think of one that when I was a little bit older, and I'll continue to do that. But I don't know, like kids when they're young or when I was young, I can remember it must have been a Christmas time because it was actually quite hot. And out the back of our place, you got one of those glass sliding doors and screens and those sorts of things. And all I remember is a heap of us kids running in and out of the house and Mum just going off, telling us to stop running in and out. And we'd run out to the backyard and we might have been playing chasings or tips or stuck in the mud or something like that. And I was one of the last to come, because they all run back inside, but unbeknown to me, someone had actually closed the actual glass door. So I'm in full throttle and I've just hit this glass, not seen it because it was clear.
Shit.
I've hit the glass and I reckon I've bounced back quicker than I'd hit it. And I just remember laying on my back and just sitting back up, and my whole family are just wetting themselves inside, pointing at me. And I had the biggest egg on my forehead. And you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, right? You're trying not to cry. Open the door, you walk in, and everyone's just pointing and laughing at you. So I do remember that as a kid, because you see it all the time. Like you see dogs and people walk into windows and bits and pieces thinking it's the door. But what's that? What is that?
What's what? That is me filling up my coffee Keurig with the. It's not pee. I'm not peeing.
She's putting agua in it.
I'm putting water in my Keurig out of the little thingamabob. It's not the full faucet. And mind your business, CJ. If I wanted to pee, I would pee.
I tell you what, if it was you peeing, it's everyone's business. I just had to check. It sounded way too sus to me. Shit, Laney's getting far too comfortable on a channel.
If I wanted to pee, all right. Lady O, what is your most embarrassing thing? I wouldn't say that's my most embarrassing thing, but that's one that I'm willing to tell right now.
Yeah, I've probably got a better one. I just need to search my memory for it. When you just feel like you're just so embarrassed that you just want to disappear. I'm sure that's happened at some stage.
Right. Lady O, your turn.
Okay. I'm thinking.
I think we've probably already heard Maggie's.
I guess
we were live.
I've got one really super, super, super embarrassing, and I'm not sharing that one. But I did have.
Oh, I would.
I did have one time. I had a slip that kept falling down. It was, the elastic had started going, and it wasn't staying up anymore. And I kept on trying to, pull it up and everything. And, but my pastor's wife, she was laughing at me because I kept pulling it back up and everything. And she told me that one time she had her slip, the elastic had gone out. And she said it started falling, and she just kept on going, and it came off, and she kept on going, and then looked back. And I was like,
"Oh God!"
Well, mine wasn't quite getting over my hips. She was more slender than I was, and mine was not going down over my hips. It was just going, it was just going below my hem, enough that I didn't want it to, but. But I was really embarrassed because I kept on trying to pull it back up, and she says, "Honey, I can beat your slip, And she says it just came off, and I just kept on going, and then acted like nothing happened. I was like, okay.
Women and losing their undergarments and stuff like that. At least it wasn't a girdle.
No,
something like that.
That's right.
I mean, it could be so much worse, or a thong, or the C string.
Or going into a pool or ocean with your bikini top
Mm,
and losing your bikini top. There's been many women who have, you know, had
yeah,
that happen to them. And
yeah.
How
I
so,
don't.
realistic
yeah,
is how
DJ
realistic is
wasn't there,
it for?
unfortunately. He was sad.
Yeah, look, I don't
Go
think you
ahead,
need to
DJ.
be embarrassed. It's probably a bit of a shock, but you'd like to think that, particularly in this day and age, that if you did lose your bikini top, I'm pretty sure that the majority of people on the beach that I've seen here has probably seen what you've got before somewhere else. But how realistic is it for women to actually get the toilet paper stuck in the dress and walk out of the toilet? Like, I don't even know how that happens unless you
Oh,
do it on purpose.
toilet paper on her
Is that a
hanging
real thing?
out of the back of her outfit or on her
Yeah.
heels.
No,
That is
hanging out
kind
the
of
back of
embarrassing too.
your pants or your dress. Like, that can't happen unless you do it on purpose, can you?
or you
How does it
pulled up
even get in
you
there?
pulled up your britches and you got the back end of the dress stuck inside of the britches
What are you
and
what are you doing? Using the toilet paper like like floss? Like, how the hell does it get in there?
DJ, I don't
If it,
know. I can't answer that. I can't even I'm sure I have seen it. I don't know, but I've seen more of like what old lady says that, women have pulled up their underwear, their pantyhose or whatever, and their skirt has been stuck inside their pantyhose and they don't even freaking know it. And they're walking around showing their
the
shit.
back end.
Yeah.
The front looks good. The back end is
And
embarrassing.
personally, I think that would be more embarrassing than having my whole skirt fall off. I really do. JB said the front hook bra came undone in high school class and I was being tested by the teacher in front of the. Oh, wow.
Oh.
JB, that would be terrible.
but you've got a
That,
shirt over the top of it, haven't you,
yeah,
JB?
but can you imagine like your tatas are being like held in, held up, held together, and then all of a sudden it comes undone. Boing. They're just there. Oh no, it doesn't matter if you got a shirt on or not. Like everybody knows what just happened.
Oh yeah.
Terrible. I'd be so embarrassed. The toilet paper on the shoe or the pants. So been there. I have not been there before. Ashley said everyone in the grocery store saw my bare ass once. What? Ashley?
Ashley,
You
what grocery store do you go to? Just in case I'm in the area and I want to get some nice fresh fruit or something.
I like how Martin goes, Ashley, hello there.
I actually like I actually like front hook bras and actually my bra has never come undone. Uh but I will say this because we're all adults here. One night in the throes of passion, he says he felt back there and there was nothing to get the bra off with. There's the clasps aren't back there. And he's like, well, what the hell do I do now? It took a good another 10 minutes just to get me to quit laughing. Because I guess he just didn't know about front hooks, but that's funny. Ashley, we gotta know about the whole grocery store seeing your bare ash. Your bare
Yeah.
ash. We wanna know.
Look,
We wanna
if
know.
some of them things have been
Lizzo!
back or front, if some of those things have been stubborn, I'm here to tell you I don't have the patience for them. They're just coming straight off your shoulders and down around your waist.
DJ, some of them there's no doing that with, honey. There's and
Well,
I, I'm,
you send me the bill for a new bra then.
I just got 2 new ones and I'm super excited. Um, I have 40 likes. Thank you guys so much. Ashley, you're welcome to come up if you want to come up and tell us that story. I'll drop the link for you, babe. We were downtown Chicago walking through an intersection on my husband's work trip with all his coworkers. I proceeded to trip and fall completely down, rip a hole in my knees. I was so embarrassed. Luckily, it was dark, so you couldn't see me too well. Oh my, I would have been embarrassed too.
Lolly and Pops, did you jump straight up and look around to see if anyone was watching you?
JV says, DJ, we can't get out of our own bra sometimes. That's the truth. I mean, sometimes
Yep.
sometimes it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, depending on what kind you're wearing. Yeah, it's true. We need a lot of help sometimes. The things
They're
we
not
go
bars
through.
of gold. You
And
don't have to lock them away in a fucking safe. Like, make them a little bit more accessible to get at.
DJ, I have to lock these away in the safe because they hurt people. They have their own fucking zip code. They're getting there 10 minutes before I get there. You see them coming around the corner. You're like, hold on. Leanie's coming. Hold on. Everybody wait. She's coming. I see her boobs. That's what's happening here. Okay. So yeah, we need to lock them away and use as many minimizers as we can.
So does
You
the
have
left
no
and the
clue.
right one have different times on the world clock?
Yes, because they're both different sizes. And you could look
So
straight
there
down.
you
I'm
go.
not trying to be funny, but if you look straight down at my boobs, people tell me, well, ones that have pointed it out said, looking straight at you, you can't see it. But if you're taller than me and you're looking down, oh yeah, it's so noticeable. All right. Let me invite Ashley up here because we need to know what store DJ needs to be
Yeah,
shopping
she said
at.
she'll come up. So
Yep.
yeah.
And I'm going to, nice to meet you, lady. I'm going to drop down. It's getting,
Okay, I know it's getting late there.
yeah, that and 2 women, but 3. Or that's just going to make me
Then
nervous.
you're really outnumbered. You're
Oh,
really
DJ,
outnumbered.
you're the one that wants to know what store?
I can hear that as
JB says
all right.
mine are locked away in a house. Leanie got boobs so big, other boobs be orbiting around them and shit. It's terrible. It's terrible. They call it the Leanie system. Yeah, it's listen, y'all know I come from a long line of big-breasted, mouthy, slutty women. Barbara Smith, I hope you enjoyed hearing DJ's voice. Thank you, DJ, for coming up. I was in Penny's one day and the snooty looking woman came out of the restroom and the back of her skirt was tucked up in her panties and the whole arse was showing. Did you tell her? Ashley!
Hello.
How are you, love bug?
I'm all right. How are you guys?
Good, good. Tell us the
Hi,
story.
Ashley.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
So, I don't know if you knew about there was a huge craze about TikTok pants. They were like TikTok yoga pants. And they were all the rage and they make your butt look incredible. Any kind of butt, any kind of body, and it just made your butt amazing. So I finally get my pair of the famous TikTok pants and got it, squoze everything in there, feeling all great. And this was Christmas Eve. And I realized, like, I'm trying to get everything ready and done and stuff for Christmas Eve. And I realized, oh crap, I don't have stuff, I needed candy, a bunch of candy, and I go, okay, I gotta hurry and run to the store before it closes because it's Christmas Eve. Gotta get there. So I run over there with my hot to try TikTok pants, and you can't wear underwear with these, okay? So it's just packed because everybody and their dog is trying to get their last minute Christmas shit. And I finally get down to the candy aisle, and there is just packed. And I see, okay, well, there's a few bags of this stuff. And right when I kind of squatted and bent over, the whole middle seam, it just ripped apart and just blew open. So my asshole is
Oh
so it was
no.
yeah, and
What did you do?
I just oh my god, did that really just happen? And I didn't have anything to cover myself with because I was running in there and running out. I kind of took the bags of candy and I kind of was trying to hold it over my butt, but the whole thing is just exposed. It's just ass, bare ass. It just blew right
Oh
in the middle and pulled apart,
no.
kind of it's stretchy too. So once it ripped open, then it's just. And so I had to walk because the candy aisle, of course, it had to be the farthest damn aisle down. So I had to walk with these two bags barely covering my
Oh
ass,
no.
and
Did you
you can
did
hear just you can feel all the everybody's staring. You can just feel it laughing. These girls, I swear, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm on YouTube somewhere
or TikTok with
or
the TikTok
TikTok. That
underwear?
damn
Um
TikTok. And
so did you
so,
buy another pair or did you how did they tear?
cause I got a size way too small. I
Oh.
should have gone the
Oh.
size up. And like I said, I just had put them on and didn't really get to kind of test them out, move around because I realized I had to hurry and get to the store. So I just like I said, I just ran out and it just yeah. Middle.
Oh, you poor
It
thing.
just blew open.
Yes.
I didn't know. I'm I couldn't just leave because I needed the candy because everything's closing. And I thought, oh, fuck it. Everybody's already seen it. Like, oh, well, I'm just going to go. So I just got in the line, trying to hold together my the candy and kind of scoot closest to the rack and try to cover the best I
Yeah.
could.
Oh
And
God, that's
yeah,
terrible.
and then I had to
Um,
walk through the whole parking lot.
mm,
It was just
mm,
oh yeah.
so the men were loving you and the women were hating you. That's what was
Oh no, they were
happening.
laughing at me. No, the women were laughing at me, especially the young girls. That I swear, I know they were recording me.
Ah, DJ, shut up. DJ said, "What type of candy was it?"
Um,
So,
no.
have you been scared to go without underwear ever since then?
Well, see, I'm not. I don't like underwear. I stopped wearing underwear 20 years ago, and it was the best decision I ever made.
Ah,
Oh my gosh!
even with jeans on?
But yeah.
Oh wow. See, I don't if I'm in leggings, I'm fine not wearing
Hmm.
underwear. But if I'm in jeans, I have to have underwear on. I don't like the feeling next to my hoo-ha
Yeah. Well,
of
if it's too
jeans.
tight, yeah, I don't care for it. But no, yeah, I stopped wearing underwear 20 years ago. It was the best because I always had on the damn thongs and stuff. And and a friend of mine, she's the one that she's like, I don't wear underwear, and I thought you are crazy. And she's like, yeah, just try it, you'll see.
Why do you
And
feel like that's the best decision you ever made?
oh
Does it
my
feel
god,
more freeing
I've
or
never had a yeast infection ever. Um, so it's also it's actually kind of like better because it's aired out. I guess I don't
yeah,
know.
it's no, I could see that. I could see that
So
it
yeah,
would
it doesn't
definitely be
trap
more
in.
sanitary.
It doesn't trap
Yeah.
in the moisture, and all that. Um,
I
it's
think yeah, Mary Jane, I'm so glad I don't wear thongs anymore. We're so uncomfortable. I'm all about comfort these days. I wear boy shorts. I'm not gonna lie. I love boy shorts. I love them. I'm comfortable in them, and that's just what I like to wear.
yeah.
DJ says it sounds like a good decision. Oh my God. Well, Commando has got to be more comfortable than a thong. Yeah, I didn't mind thongs. I'm not gonna lie. I used to wear thongs and I didn't mind them. Um, uh, but again, even if I was wearing jeans, I wouldn't wear a thong just because I don't like that. I don't like that feeling of that on the jean material on my skin. I don't know why. Um, Good morning, Godfather. Welcome back, SA. Um, I think a lot of women are now, probably within the last 10, 20 years, are not wearing underwear.
Really, I have no idea. Because, like I
I
said,
think
I didn't
so.
know about it until my friend, and then
Yeah. I just know of a lot of people in my life that are just like, we're not doing that no more. We're not doing it no more. I think there's a time to wear them, a time not to, I guess. But like with my leggings, I don't wear them because you could see the panty line
yeah.
then, and I don't dig that.
Mm-mm.
But like jeans or whatever else, I'm gonna wear them. Well, look at here. SA,
Hi, Lini.
how are you?
I am doing good. I also and
Oh,
Hi.
you're breaking up,
You're
love
breaking
bug.
up.
what?
You're breaking up. Look how handsome you are.
Let
He is very handsome.
I am very close by, so I can't hear you. Now I can hear you.
Okay, I said you're breaking up, so stay still. Yeah, we love the mustache.
Yes.
Ah, only
You have the prettiest teeth, I swear.
you love my mustaches. Actually, an old lady loves as well.
Yeah, I know. Everybody loves your mustache. That's why you grow it.
Yes.
Yes, you know these are not only to show the ladies, but these are the very good one. I tape the backs of the ladies with my mustaches. You know, they feel good.
Well, I have heard they're a flavor saver.
Oh my god.
Have you heard that essay?
Get it?
Oh God, I have to behave. He's got someone in. Essay, have you heard that before?
What?
That mustaches are called flavor savers.
Yes, no doubt about it.
You're adorable.
No, what? It's okay
I
now?
do what?
I said, is Mackie feeling better now?
I think she's still got some problems going on. She would be in here if she felt good. So I think we just need to pray for her.
No, what happened to her shoulder? Did she fall from somewhere? Or what happened to her?
No, sometimes her shoulder will just lock up and it causes her a lot of pain.
Okay. All of a sudden, without any reason, or there is an issue behind it? I mean, there is any reason that her shoulder locks up? Is she
Uh,
a javelin throwing athlete? Did she took up?
yeah, it's from her beating the hell out of people she doesn't like.
I guess maybe she, I guess she must be throwing something towards her husband with force. That's why she pulled up her muscle from the shoulder, maybe.
No, she has a mean right hook.
So who knows?
She told him once. He should have listened. RC, feel better, honey. Feel better.
Yes, yes.
Wait to reach a certain age and start leaking when you laugh or sneeze. Barbara, we
Oh,
do that
yeah.
now, girl. We've had spit children out of this vagina. I know what that's like. Beating people will do it. That's true. DJ, I don't agree with that at all. Hey, SA,
What?
are all of you people growing mustaches?
No. Though everybody has the mustaches except few, maybe the young ones that are in studying in universities, maybe they are clean shaven. Everybody has the mustaches, but some has little. But I think hardly few have the bigger mustache like me. I show you the surrounding. You can see the mustaches of everybody on their faces, but they don't have very long mustache that I have. You can see everybody has the mustaches except the guy. You see,
Oh,
can you see the people? Everybody has the mustaches, but not bigger like me. It's okay.
oh, so are all the guys jealous of your mustache?
Sometimes they, but mostly they are used to now. When first I was growing, everybody was saying me that, why are you growing so big mustaches? I said that this is my trademark. I use it as a trademark. But now they are used to. They don't say me anything now.
Yeah, I have a trademark too.
Oh, what
You
the
want to know
trademark
what
you have?
my foul mouth?
What?
My foul mouth.
I don't understand that. Baba, ये पंजाबी दिया.
My
हैं? हाँ शायद हम-
Sometimes she has bad words come out of her mouth. How's that?
only son.
She was just saying foul mouth, but
Good night, DJ. Thank you for coming in.
How is everybody in the house, Lini? How are your kids?
My kid, everybody's good. Everybody's really good. I'm only going to be on here about another 10 minutes because I got to get stuff done before my parents get here, and baby child is going to be waking up to move out.
oh wow.
So yeah, I got a big day. Big day.
Well, I'm gonna drop down and
Oh,
but I'll
oh,
be back
Lady
some
O.
other time.
Thank you, oh Lady O, for coming up. I enjoyed it.
Well, thank you for being on to this morning. So
Oh, no problem. I'm usually on, but you know, I got jacuzzi drunk. Jacuzzi.
Okay. Well, God bless everybody, and I'm gonna go back into the chat and stuff like that,
Have
and
a
watch
good
the
day.
closing. But I'll be back.
Bye, Lady O. Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye. You're welcome. Bye, Ashley. Bye,
Nice
SA.
to meet you.
Well, hello. Who's that?
It's the what I say. He's I just call him as my friend.
Your friend. Okay.
In my village, I think everybody knows each other, so we are all almost brothers and friends. So you can call him a friend, or he's almost like my son.
Nice. Very nice.
You can see the
Filthy mouth
mosquitoes,
American lady. Shut up, Mary J. Doe.
not the bigger mosquitoes.
So what are you doing today, Ashley? What are you going to get into?
I don't know. It's too damn hot to do anything outside.
Today we
Yeah.
have dust storm here. See?
Yeah, it looks like a game.
Yes, it's like a tornado. But it's not tornado, but it's just a little dust storm.
Oh, it's a dust storm. Gotcha.
Yes. So there was a rain few days ago. And hopefully after a few days, maybe there is a prediction of rain. So don't know whether it will rain or not. But there was a good rain few days ago. And now the weather has become much, much better.
Ashley Bubblegum was in here earlier. Did you get to see her?
Mm-mm. I just barely got here when I came in.
Okay. She was here, what, about 5? Wasn't that long, maybe 10 minutes before you got here? The hell are you talking about, SA? What?
I said, I like the bubble with gum.
JB wants to know, what is that stuff hanging?
Hindi.
SA.
Please. Yes.
Can you tell your
Do you
people
have
you're
these?
on?
We use the torches. This is the solar panel here. Little solar panel. And there is, you can see. And we use it in the homes when we don't have electricity. Usually we don't have electricity in the night time. And that's why I use it.
Gotcha.
It's well, you can see there is a solar plate here. This is a solar
Yeah,
plate,
that's
and you
cool.
can see it's charging. It's charging as well. So this is because of the China.
In China.
These are Chinese atoms. Very cheaper, not durable, cheaper.
SA, at the top of your shop, in the front of your shop, there's stuff hanging down. What is it hanging down in the front, facing the street?
Oh, these are the atoms that we sell in the shop. These are not atoms that I sell, but usually my brothers sell. There are the brushes. There are some, I don't know, you don't have these kind of things. There is some, what do you say? There is elbows and teeth and other items that we usually sell in the shop. We have the hand pump handle here, and we have 4x4 tees and elbows. So these are the things that we sell in the shop, in my brother's shop. This one is my brother's shop. You know, this one. This is not my shop.
Okay.
My shop is there. This one is my shop.
Okay, can you turn it and let me see the street again? Can I see the street again?
Yes, you can see the guys in the.
Okay, what are the stuff hanging? What is the stuff hanging up there?
Oh, these are the different, but items. There is a brushes. There is brushes over there, and these are the brushes as well. And there are the handles, hand pump handles. You can see here. I don't know you can see my finger or not, but and these are the items that use in the pipes. These are elbows and other things.
Oh, okay. And what are in those bottles behind you? Behind you.
What bottle?
Right there, up there.
Behind me?
What's in those? Yes.
These are the jars. These are the jar. Different items are in it. We display the items because it's a proverb that whatever you display, you will get the more sale. So these are the items that are displayed in the jar.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
we
So,
don't. We live in a, as I said, I live in a very small village where we don't have a bigger malls that you go in a one mall and you buy eat every item of your need. We have different shops, different items. So every shop has a different material. So that's why we need to go in every shop to need something. Malls. We have malls in bigger cities where you can go and buy everything that you need. But in my village or in my city where I live, it's small. It's a very small village like Lizo.
okay. SA, it's really, really hard to understand you. You're breaking up a very bad.
Yes, my net is not very good. My net is very, very poor. Since today, it's very poor net. So maybe maybe next time I can tell you better.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm fixing to close this down anyways.
So
And
it's better to be in the chat rather than be in the pen because net is very, very slow and it's cutting. The voice is cutting.
yeah, we're struggling to understand.
So I just type and you just listen, read.
Okay, love you. There's SA, guys. If somebody wants to drop SA's link in the chat for me, please, that'll be appreciated. If you guys aren't subbed up to him, if you don't mind subbing up to him. So, Ashley, you don't know what you're going to do today? You have no clue?
I don't know, but it sounds like you got a big old day you got to get on with.
Well, I still have 2 bathrooms to clean, and I'm dreading it.
I need to do that too. That's one of the.
I'm dreading it so bad.
And laundry. I need to fold laundry, and I hate folding laundry.
Luckily, all I have to fold is just sheets because I washed all of the bedding yesterday. So I just crashed before I got them all folded. But that's all there is to fold. So I'm grateful for that. Those aren't hard to do. But the bathrooms, I'm just like, oh,
I know. I hate them. I hate the bathrooms.
But it's time to do it. But I think that's all I've, because we shampooed carpets yesterday. So I think all that's done. I think B Cake is gonna shampoo baby child's room though, because that's where my parents are gonna stay.
Where are your parents from? Where are they coming from?
Georgia.
Oh.
Around the Savannah area, yeah. So we'll get that done. I need to change the bedding on that bed since he's moving out. And then I think I'm done. Then I gotta make a grocery list. All I gotta get. So what I'm hoping is that since they're old people, like they're going to be like tired from the drive and they're going to take like a 2-hour nap. And I'm like, yes, I would love that so much. That would help a lot. But also, there's not that much left to do, really, truly. And I did not dust, girl. I hate dusting.
Oh, I know.
No, I hate it so bad, so bad. And I thought about it. I was like, maybe I should dust. And then I thought, maybe not. What do I care?
Yeah.
What do
Just
I care?
get the noticeable areas.
Yeah. Probably won't even do that, honey. I probably won't, to tell you the truth.
I don't
Um,
believe.
well, my dad is very hard of his eyesight's really bad. He was born with bad eyesight. I mean, his eyesight can't even be corrected with glasses, so he's never worn them. So, yeah. And that's how come he got out of the military. He told him he was blind. He was like, I can't see from,
Yeah.
I mean, he can make out images. He can watch TV. You just can't see facial expressions. Kind of
Yeah,
like with me
detail.
when I don't wear. Yeah. So they didn't believe him because that was during the draft and he got drafted. So a lot of men were, so
Pushed
him
through.
and his twin were drafted. Well, they believed his twin, so they never signed him up. They didn't believe my dad. So my dad went through basic training. And when he was done with basic training, then they went to go give him an eye physical. I don't know why they didn't do it to begin with, but they gave him his physical after basic before they sent him off to AIT, which is the school to learn your job.
Yeah.
And they were like, why didn't you tell us you couldn't see? And he said, I did. Nobody listened to me. And they're like, well, you can't join this man's army. And so they gave him an honorary discharge.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's the least he can do since
Yeah.
you pushed him through the boot camp.
8 weeks of boot camp.
Yeah. Good for him. He got something out of it.
All right. I'm
All right.
going to go ahead and close this one down. You guys, I don't know if I'll be on tonight, to tell you the truth. If I do, it'll be a pop-up. If not, I'll come on Sunday night so we can ring in my birthday together.
You got a birthday coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to be double nickels. Double nickels.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll do that. I probably won't be on all night long because I'm going to have to sleep, but I'll be on by midnight on Sunday. Sunday midnight my time.
Well, thanks for having me.
Oh, I love having you. Come up anytime you wanna.
Thank you. Have a good day, everybody.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, mods, for coming in. I appreciate it so much. Big hugs to those that came up on panel. Y'all sub up to SA for me. I appreciate it so much. And y'all have a good day. Have a good day. You're going to get drunk, Mary Jane Doe. Well, at least do a little bit of greenery because you're damn funny when you do greenery to me. I can tell when all y'all are doing greenery and it just makes me giggle. So I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great day, evening, and night. And we will see you next time. Be good or be good at it.
Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And every once in a while, you need a break from the mundane. So come back to see your friend, or she'll wonder where you've been. According to Leanie, she appreciates you and all that you do. You need her, but she needs you, and that's the beauty of according to Leanie. So thank you for your time. You are a friend of mine. I'll be happy to see you again on the next According to Leanie. Be good or be good at it. Until next time, love Leanie, love Leanie, love Leanie. Next time, love Leanie, love Leanie. Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And every once in a while, you need a break from the mundane. So come back to see your friend, or until next time, love, Leanie, love, Leanie, love, Leanie.